Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football and welcome back to Champions League action here on That's Football. That actually is very good, Ryan. You've got to be able to laugh at yourself. Oh my God. What have Bayern Munich just done here? What have they done here? What have you done, Bayern? They've conceded a goal. Playing out from the back, Neuer is out of his goal. And it's 1-0 Real Madrid and it's 2-2. They're in bloody dreamland. So basically this game, all the work Bayern did in Madrid is gone. They've literally just given it up. In the first minute of this game, they have literally just given it up. All that hard work out in Madrid, gone because of Neuer. Kimmich goes back to Neuer. He's out of his goal. He passes it straight to Gallagher, who just whacks it into a goal. Empty net. Shocking by Neuer. Brilliant finish by Gallagher to take it first time. He can't believe his luck. Look at the curl on that as well. Imagine if he'd missed. I mean, he hit that really well. Corner. Goal! Bayern! Bayern Munich 1-1. We've got 2 goals in 5 minutes here. Real Madrid scored inside the first minute. And Real Madrid have conceded inside the 6th minute. I think it goes straight in from the corner. It's back to 3-2. Well, it was never 3-2, but it's back to a 1-goal lead for Bayern. Goal Bayern and 3-2 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night. And Real Madrid will be kicking themselves there because they get themselves back into it and then they go and concede. Goalkeeper guilty, gets done on the front post. Yeah, look, tactically, why have they not got a man on the front post? At this level, that just invites Kimmich to whip it in towards the goal. Keeper's at fault there. Keeper's at fault here. Still 0-0 Arsenal Sporting. Boring game going on there. We've got a proper game going on here. Listen to Goldbridge. Listen to the football. That's Football Ultras. We said Real Madrid Bayern Munich was going to be a cracker. It was great in the first leg and it's been brilliant in the second leg so far. Coming home, that's what stupid people say. Real Madrid are in! And it's good coverage, defending by Lema on Mbappe. He was in again. I think he was offside. Let's see what happens with this free kick, because we've seen Trent score good goals before, but the camera's focusing on Gallagher. I think this is Trent. I think this is Trent territory. I do. Round the wall into the top corner. Oh, I don't believe it. What a goal! Shut up! We don't need Trent taking it at all. It's an absolute worldie of a free kick by Gallagher. He's curled it round. Neuer knows where it's going. He just can't stop it. I can't wait to see the replay. Watch this. Here we go. Over the wall. Wow. I tell you what, it's not as good as I thought. I thought it was going to be right in the top corner, but I think Neuer... It's a good free kick, but I think Neuer should save that. You know what? I think Neuer's starting position is bad. I think he's on his line. And he therefore can't get his hand movement. It's a brilliant free kick, but it's the keeper's just a little bit weird on that one. Look, some people are saying, am I on drugs? That was unsavable. I just feel like that doesn't beat Donnarumma. Kane, score, mate! Get in! Harry Kane! It's Kane! Harry Kane! It's Harry Kane! What a goal! I really wanted him to score then, didn't I? I really did want him to score. Harry Kane. What a game. 2-2 on aggregate. You felt that it was coming. Kane. He's done it. What a game. I don't think it's over for Real Madrid. I really don't. I just think it's an absolutely incredible game. 4 goals in the first 40 minutes between 2 European heavyweights here. And we are being treated. I tell you what, we very rarely on That's Football have gone away from the English team. But we called it when the draw came out. Real Madrid Bayern Munich is the game of the round. And clap yourself on the back, or even pat yourself on the back if you're enthralled by this game. Because that just shows you're a football purist. That, you know, you don't really care about the Premier League team because you want to watch a good game of football. Lovely finish by Kane as well. Oh, he's so bloody good. We're gonna win the World Cup. Kane could win the Ballon d'Or as well. Vinicius Junior's just hit the bar. End to end here. Under no circumstances could you say that Sporting didn't do well. Mbappe! Oh my God. 3-2 on aggregate. 4-all on the night. Unbelievable game of football here. I mean, I say Bayern Munich are going to win this tournament, but honestly, I'm not so sure they are. This match is incredible. 5 goals in the first half. This standard and pace of football is putting the Premier League to shame. I think that would be very harsh to go back to that. Good play by Vinny into Mbappe. He's never going to miss from there, is he? I really wouldn't like to say who's going to win. And that is half time, and I will applaud them off because that's been an absolutely incredible half. Absolutely superb. Loved that. Red card, Camavinga. Oh my God. Red card, Camavinga. He's only been on the pitch for 30 seconds. He hasn't. He's been on longer than that. He's not been on long, and he's had 2 yellow cards. And you know what? I've got to say, discipline. You can't VAR review a second yellow card either. I haven't seen the second yellow, but, you know, the first one, he pulled him back. Discipline, you know? I haven't seen it. I can't comment. Some people are saying it was soft. Some people are saying it was the right decision. I tell you what, it's going to be very, very hard for Real Madrid to deal with this now. Oh, God, that's soft. He carries the ball away. That is soft. That is soft. In a game of this magnitude, that is soft. Common sense there. I mean, look, he's let the game flow. He has let the game flow, the referee, but that's just ridiculous for me. He's basically carried the ball away a little bit, and he's been sent off for a second yellow. I'd be fuming. Well, I know this isn't the United stand, but imagine if that's your team. Imagine if that's like United, and Bruno's on a second yellow, and he just holds onto the ball for a bit, and you're off in a bloody Champions League quarter-final. You get against Real Madrid. Goal! Oh! Diaz! 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 What a goal! What a goal! We can talk about controversial red cards. I don't think they were going to stop that with 12 men on the pitch. That was absolutely brilliant, and that is what you get from this Bayern Munich side. If it's not Elise and it's not Kane, it's Luis Diaz this season. Liverpool didn't replace him. Mbappe's shaking his head. Make a difference. He's ran off 2 players and smacked it past 3. I mean, Camavinga up there doesn't stop that. It catches a bit of a deflection, to be fair, and we'll never know whether Camavinga on the pitch makes a difference. But it's not like it's like a overload and they're down to 10 men. That's a Real Madrid have got the numbers there. Real Madrid have got the numbers to stop that goal. Elise, oh my fucking God. What a finish by Elise. What a finish by Elise that is. I told you don't let him on his left foot. That is just quality. France are going to be scary in this World Cup. I mean, they're going to be scary. They've got arguably the best player in the world in Elise. You've got Elise, probably one of the best players in the world. You've got Mbappe, one of the best players in the world. You've got Dembele, one of the best players in the world. France are going to be scary in this World Cup. Absolutely scary. What a game of football. 4-3 on the night. 6-5 on aggregate. 11 goals. Real Madrid, credit to them. I didn't think they'd be able to do that. They did brilliantly in the first half.